Senate Bill 1646. Imagine this. Imagine a small contractor finishes a job, loads leftover copper wire into a truck, and heads to a recycler. If that paperwork is not exactly what the state expects, that worker could be treated more like a criminal suspect than someone doing routine business. What the bill says it does? This bill says it is cracking down on copper and brass theft that can knock out phone lines, internet service, power, and 911 systems. It is meant to stop thieves and make it harder for stolen metal to be sold. What it actually does? It raises criminal penalties for stealing or damaging copper tied to critical infrastructure. It also creates a new felony for possessing certain copper or brass, unless you fit into approved categories or can show you are authorized to have it. This means utilities, telecom companies, and law enforcement get stronger tools, while recyclers, small contractors, and local governments lose flexibility and take on more risk. It also shifts more control to the state by letting DPS set the rules and blocking local governments from creating stronger record-keeping requirements in many cases. Who benefits? Telecom companies, utility companies, 911 and emergency communication systems, law enforcement, large business groups that want one statewide rule instead of different local rules. Who pays the price? Metal recyclers, small contractors and demolition crews, independent workers handling lawful scrap material, local governments that want to respond to local theft patterns in their own way. Why it matters? Copper theft is a real problem, but laws like this do more than punish thieves. They also decide who gets trusted and who gets watched. When the state creates broad possession crimes and limits local control, everyday Texans can get caught in the middle. If honest workers cannot easily prove they are allowed to have certain materials, the burden falls hardest on smaller businesses, not the biggest companies. Bottom line, Senate Bill 1646 tries to stop copper theft, but it also gives the state and major infrastructure industries more control, while smaller Texans carry more of the risk.